the other game yesterday, the other Sunday game, the Giants beat the Falcons 24-2, and it wasn't that close. They manhandled them. Why? Mike Smith is right to go for it on fourth down, but Mike Smith cannot. They consistently don't seem to understand the difference between 4th and 1 and 4th and 1. And there's a difference. And they're using the quarterback sneak in the wrong time. Man, I swear, when it's this much, when you need 8 inches, I have never seen a quarterback sneak fail.
Hang on, I was thinking about this because you always said, okay, they should start using Matt Ryan instead of Michael Turner on 4th and 1 with the quarterback sneak. They don't do it this time, and now he's getting called out for it by many people saying he should have gone with Michael Turner instead of Matt Ryan.
Well, the other time he went with Turner. Turner didn't get it either. Turner lost 1.5 yards on 4th and 1 on one of the plays. But again, you don't quarterback sneak. You quarterback sneak here, not this. This is too much. This is, you lean forward unless you got Doug Flutie. It doesn't matter because the Giants manhandled them in that game. And obviously people are talking about a potential for another Giant run like they had in 07, after the 07 season. I don't really see that because you're about to play the Packers next week. But the Giants look good, man. And Eli Manning is good. And those receivers are good. I mean, Mario Manningham is your 3rd receiver. And I think everybody watching that game, or I don't know, I thought, when he hit Nix on that 3rd down in the middle, which looked an awful lot like the Demaryius Thomas play, I thought that was Victor Cruz, because that's what Victor Cruz does. That's exactly what he does.
I knew it was Hakeem Nicks. I never thought he would have scored on that play.
Hakeem Nicks is such a great receiver. We were talking earlier about Justin Blackmon at Oklahoma State being one of the best college receivers I've seen. And you pointed out Calvin Johnson, who looked so great every time I saw him. But I tell you, one of the things that got me was that I saw like 3 of Nicks's games at North Carolina, and that guy's always been a great player.
What about the Falcons, though? Could they have gone back any more than how they did last year? I mean, which way would you rather lose? Would you rather lose at home and get crushed, or would you rather put up 2 points on the road? No, the last year's game was memorable in how pathetic they were. This time they just got their ass kicked on the road against a better team, and I think you just forget about that and move on. And it's not that big a deal. We got no samples. We're going to talk about Matt Ryan. He's now going to be 0-3 in the playoffs. Mike Smith is not winning playoff games, but that guy's a good coach. They've turned that program around, that team around, and Matt Ryan can play quarterback, and 3 games does not make a reputation of being unable to win a playoff game. They'll win games.